Welcome to the Hemp&Hops Podcast. I'm your boy Hemp,
and I'm your boy Hopz,
and you're now rocking with the best.
So grab your meds and grab your brews and come on and hang out with us for a little bit. Yeah.
Hold up. You still hold up. Cash. Hold up. Cash on me. Just that money. Hold up. Bag. Hold up. Bag. Hold up. Time to make this. Hold up. Bang. Hold up. Bang. Hold up. You don't like it. Hold up.
Bullocks.
What's happening? What's going on? What it is? What it be like? Y'all know what today is, and y'all know who you're rocking with. The best, officially, your boy Lord Hemp&Miss over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it back for our long time subscribers. Y'all know what it is. And right beside me is my esteemed colleague,
The Vanilla Gorilla himself.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. And we are the Hemp&Hops Podcast, man. You know what I'm saying?
Often imitated, never duplicated.
Never could be. It's only
Maybe never imitated. It's probably
I'm sure it's been imitated. I'm sure.
That Snoop Dogg guy tries to look like you sometime, apparently.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers think, you know, they be
the Snoop Dogg guy. I'm sure he got a podcast coming out real soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Here we are again, another Wednesday, another week, man. You know what I'm saying? We're glad that y'all decided to join us on this occasion. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. Shout out to Josh, the Tall Boy Tyrant. I know you listening.
He just fucking messaged me.
Yeah, see, right there on cue, man. I already know what it is. Shout out to the bro. Shout out to Stay Blazing. I'm sure you will be listening. If you're not listening, I'm sure I'll see you real soon.
I'm thirsty.
When we go pay the bills and hit this podcast intermission, well, we will be talking about the top 5 guilty pleasure songs.
I'm ready.
Top 5.
I'm excited to tell you what I'm
forgot
guilty.
what the list was, and I just made it. I'm working on my 5th song right now. But yeah, I like that. I like that concept, and yeah.
All of mine from like the early 2000s. I'll go ahead and tell you now. Yes.
Yeah. So for y'all who are new to the podcast, new to the channel, new to wherever y'all checking this out at, we every Wednesday not only do we do our podcast, but during our intermission, or what we like to call when we go pay our bills, we go on Instagram Live on our IG page at Hemp&Hops, and we do a thing we call podcast intermissions. And here lately we've been doing a podcast intermission top 5 series, which we gonna continue going forward and going with as we move on into the future. And last week it was I believe top 5 songs that relax you, I believe.
No, last week was Star Wars. It was made.
Yeah. Well, no, last week was top 5 Star Wars characters to do with May the 4th be with you. It fell Wednesday, podcast day fell on May 4th, so you know we had to theme it up. This week it is top 5 guilty pleasure songs. So if y'all curious on our top 5 list, or you want to check out any previous top 5 lists, go follow the Instagram page right now and tune in to podcast intermissions every Wednesday at the nice time period of
whenever we fucking do it.
Yeah, but I it's always around, I'd say probably 6:30 or 7 when we start. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
PM Eastern time.
Yeah,
Eastern time.
And I'll go ahead and tell you all 5 of mine are Spice Girls. one for each Spice Girl, or was there 6 of them? I think there was 5 of them.
I can't remember. Only I can only remember one Spice Girl song. I did. Me and my bro. Shout out to Alex Bishop, my bro. We did go see Spice Girls World. What was the name of that movie? World Tour, or some shit like that. So I don't know what that was about. But yeah. I don't think so.
I think I like the ugliest one.
Everybody thought if I had to pick, it probably been Posh and Melanie B, but
I like Sporty. I don't know why.
yeah, Sporty was cool too.
I thought she never sung. I don't think she sung that much, but
Yeah.
she always rocking them Adidas pants and shit, and I did too. I like
It's
those.
crazy now when you said that, it just brings back in my mind, like now looking at it from the viewpoint I got now. The marketing scheme behind that group was crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You had a Spice Girl type of girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't think that's like cancel culture. That's like up there in the cancel.
Now,
Yeah.
you can. That's kind of like, you can. They couldn't do that now. It would be like cancel culture would find something wrong with it.
Of course they would.
I mean? But
they would.
man, that's what's up. Mine are pretty much from the 2000 era. I think I got one more I'm going for that. I'm like, there's a lot of guilty pleasure songs I got, but I'm trying to find like this last one.
When I mean guilty, I mean I'm not ashamed of them. I'm just like most people would be like, you like that? You know, like what?
I ain't ashamed of them per se, but yeah, that's what I was with. Like, yo, man, you listen to that shit? Like, yeah, that right there. Yeah.
Couple of things I just want to say right quick. There's two of my good friends' birthdays today. One of them's Jonathan Ray. We call him J Ray. It's his birthday today, and also my brother from a different mother, Jason Scoggins. It's his birthday today too. So shout out to both of those guys. And also, I just want to do real quick. If you guys are out there and having a hard time and need to talk to somebody, there's always people you can call and talk to, especially if you're dealing with depression or something, because one of my favorite heavy metal bands all the time, the Black Dahlia Murder, their lead singer just committed suicide. I don't know if it was today or if it was last night, but they just announced it on social media today, and that's the Black Dahlia Murder. So shout out to Trevor Stranide and his family and their bandmates, man, because that dude was a jolly fucking dude. We met him one time and we've seen him twice, and you never know it's same with like Robin Williams and people that were just funny people. You thought they were happy, but on the inside they're just not. So, with people that I know that I deal with personally that are close to my heart that deal with depression on a daily basis, go ahead and reach out to somebody, man. Don't be ashamed. And a lot of people deal with it, and you're not by yourself. So just reach out there and say, hey, I'm having trouble. And somebody's always there to talk to you. So just shout out to, people out there dealing with shit. Because it's something that seems like it's like every goddamn day now. Somebody is just taking their life for, whatever reason. And so, yeah. That's all I want to say. Didn't want to bring the vibe down, but I just want to put that out there.
And on that note, I want to give my condolences to a good friend of mine. She passed away, I believe yesterday. I grew up with her. We went to school together. She also dealt in the podcast world a little bit. Had a podcast along with one of my good friends, Walt P, called Talking Shit and Drinking Coffee. Yeah, man, I want to say condolences to Miss Kelsey Murray, and just peace and love.
Didn't you submit that to me one time? The
podcast, yeah.
She did?
Yeah, her and Walt. But yeah, man, I want to send that out, to her husband, to her son, her family. Yeah. Yo, I know I can't imagine, so I'm pay my respects. Give a moment of silence right quick. It was she is. I don't like talking in the past tense. She's a beautiful soul, and that's a loss, man. So. This goes out to her and her family and the people he spoke on too. And you know what I'm saying? Just sending a lot of peace and healing energy out into the world, because the world definitely needs it. And yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody's dealing with something. You know, even just because you put on a happy face don't mean you ain't dealing with something. So
yeah, we all dealing with something, man. Life is interesting, and like I was telling somebody yesterday, you know, the more death I encounter, the more death I come across as I get older, it just continuously put things in perspective for me and make me cherish like the right now and these moments, because you know, none of this shit is promised, and it's easy to take this shit for granted and be caught up in this in my perception and opinion, meaningless shit in the wide scope of things, like, you know, and not really value life or really have that time to tap into why you really here in the first place, you know what I'm saying? So caught up in all the distractions that society, I'm not even gonna say life, but society and government and whatever you want to attribute to all the distractions that they put in your path. So, you know, it just put in perspective for me to, you know, I don't take none of this shit for granted. Even people I'm not on good terms with, you know, if I care about them, if I'm leaving, I'm not leaving without saying, like, you know, I love you, or, you know, they giving that energy regardless of what terms we on right now. Just because, you know, I don't know. I'm really under that impression, like, you know what I mean? We all would hope to live long, productive lives, but, you know, that ain't necessarily the case. And when it happens, it happens. Sudden. There's no, you can't prepare for it, none of that shit. So you just want to be mindful. At least I do. I try to be mindful of that shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, man, it's just, and I guess today was just one of those days for bad news for me. Just even a friend of mine and Shay's, her son, who's dealing with, you know, trying to figure himself out, was at a middle school here, and pretty much just got the shit beat out of him because he told a boy that he shouldn't be saying the N-word, and just beat him up so bad he broke his braces and put knots all over his face and then his head, and they just beat him up pretty bad, and the school didn't even call her. Let that boy go home with his parents, and she didn't find out till after the whole thing went down. And still, they won't tell her who the boy is or the parents or anything. Won't let him know nothing. You know, makes me want to, you know, I just like, well, you let the little man know that there's plenty of aunts and uncles out there that we'll figure out who it is. And I mean, that's just, what is that? What is that? Then tries to hand him a pen and wants him to write a statement, and he can't even write because he's shaking so bad, you know. Because I don't know.
You're supposed to be, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that's just, you know,
that's crazy. Like, you know, you send your kids to school under the pretense or the impression that, you know, they're gonna be alright, and if they're not alright, you know, you're gonna be notified or, you know, be made aware, and that's not the first incident I done heard it like that.
Yeah, me either.
So it's just crazy that in incidents like that, apparently across the nation, because this is my first time hearing it in this area, but I heard that a couple months ago about school up in New York. But it's just crazy that, you know what I mean, you entrust this type of I don't want to say responsibility. Hold this establishment to such a regard, and then some bullshit like that happen, and there's always something that's involving some sideline racist shit, and then it's like they're protecting the racists and not looking out for the other.
Probably some fucking bullshit about that. Parents that has some kind of, they probably fucking donate money or do some shit like that.
It's all politics. But it's just like, crazy, man. And to the kid that happened to,
I got plenty of hugs for you, my man.
Yeah,
and support.
People try to take advantage of you when they think they can be stronger or overpower you or whatever, and that's what that sounds like to me. They seen a free pick because I don't think it would have went the other way, and know, like, I ain't about to be talking crazy. So
I know.
Like,
that's the way I feel too.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
but
that's why I say you got a lot of
allies. You got people allies out here. People who don't and people your age too who are not with that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So don't never feel like you by yourself.
You keep that, and you keep that.
If it ever happen again, if you see how to. I ain't condoning for nothing. Yeah. This is not no advice. This is just my opinion. If it were me, let me say it in that sense. If it were me, the school has clearly showed me where they stand and how they gonna handle such situations like this. So if I was ever put in a situation like that again, and a person felt like they was gonna, they had the gall to put their hands on me because I corrected them, I'm gonna pick up some shit and we gonna make this a even fight.
Yeah, right. I mean, if you
chair, table,
that's the only way you're gonna be able to defend yourself.
Something, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, and the little man didn't even fight back because he was just like, what was? I mean, I
get it. What's the point?
Yeah,
but nah,
not me.
The point is, this is the point now. Cause I done been in a situation like that. I ain't never just got pummeled, but I done got hit in my jaw. And I
got punched in the face, and
I ain't fight to do it back because I was like, for what? Like I ain't running no shit neither. Like you know what I'm saying. But I'm not about to fight you on no basketball game. And that was my perspective. And that's all it was. Like you know what I'm saying. We was face to face and. He just let that be it. But had that been the case, yeah, man, I'm definitely picking up some shit. We gonna level this shit out. Like that's the point. Ain't nobody have the right to put their hands on you because you are correcting them or you have a difference of opinion of them than theirs or nothing. So if they feel the need to cross that line, then they gonna feel the need to rectify yourself.
Yeah, they gonna feel the need to get that damn something across the damn forehead.
And that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's just I'm telling you right now, if it was my kid and my kid beat the shit out of some other kid because of something like that, we gonna be sitting there when parents are gonna meet. We're gonna be sitting there and my kid's gonna get goddamn disciplined because I wouldn't have raised my kid wouldn't get raised like that, but
because then I need to meet the parents and understand why they felt like that was cool, and why they ain't came and talked to me like on some adult shit, like I'm sorry, my child.
Yeah, because my kid ain't gonna represent me like that.
Yeah, so that's just what it's a lot of things that could go on with that, but
anyways,
that's my outlook on that kid. So that's just what Hemps would do. Take that with you.
And we'll go ahead and Hopz co-signs it.
Yeah. Back on a lighter note.
Sorry, it's just been ever since I got off work. It's just been a bad day. My boss man's have emergency surgery on some stuff, so I've been having to go into work at 10 to 5 every morning and doing stuff trying to help him out. So it's just been a bad day it's just been bad news all day today. So we're making light of this podcast, and yesterday I got a fucking cool ass gift from a really good friend of mine that I'm actually have only been friends with, and this is gonna sound crazy, on the fucking internet. And you guys know I'm a part of the chug group called Ontario Beer Chugs, and the reason I'm a part of this group is a fellow by the name of Rich Cluche. And I know you guys see me wear the hoodie sometimes. If you watch the podcast, I say Gooch Brewing Company on it, and it's his stuff. But he's coming through this upcoming Tuesday, going on his way to Daytona Beach, Florida, to watch something called Welcome to Rockville. It's a big heavy metal festival going on down there. It's a 4-day festival, like Metallica, Korn, Deftones, I'm pretty sure is going to be there. So it's just a big ass fucking tour. And so these beers right here are Deftones and Belching Beaver Brewing collaborations, and they're only distributed in on the West Coast. So you guys know we're on the East Coast, so there's no way for me to get these without buying them and get them shipped here. So Rich lives in Canada, so he was like, "Hey Matt, you care if I use your address to get some of these these beers shipped to you instead of getting them shipped to Canada, because the shipping's a hell of a lot cheaper." Mm-hmm. And then I'll pick them up on my way through when I come see you. I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's fine." Well, little did I know, when he showed up, there was 4 of these. And he had got me one and got him one and got 2 other guys one. He said, "One of those is yours." And I was like, "Well, that's fucking sweet of you." He goes, "That's the least I could do for letting me use your address." So I got an 8-pack of these beers, and they're all collaborations with the Deftones. If you guys like any kind of metal, new metal from the early 90s up till they're still making music now. But yeah, it's the Deftones and Belching Beaver Brewing. I had never heard of them before. I knew about these beers, but I never heard of Belching Beaver Brewing. I think it's a clever name. But it's very, very good for marketing. I think once you hear that, you can't really forget it. But yeah, so I had 4 of them. I've had the Swerve City, which is name of one of their songs. Phantom Bride, which is the name of one of their songs. Wasn't a big fan of Phantom Bride because it has mosaic hops in it, and it's my least favorite hop. The Swerve City is a POG IPA, which you guys know, some of you guys might know, but POG is passion, fruit, orange, guava. IPAs are one of my favorite IPAs. That one's fucking delicious. But on this one, if I don't try both of them, I haven't figured out which one. The White Pony IPA is a 7%er, almost a DIWP, and then the other one is a Mexican style lager with lime, which is 5%, and that's the one I'm leaning towards if I don't goddamn just drink both of them, because it's been that kind of day. Even though I got to get up at 3:45 in the morning. But with all that being said, I don't really care, because I mean, it is what it is. I get paid from the time I clock in, so.
And when you're there, you're there.
Yeah. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to try today. Shout out and thanks to my good buddy Rich, who I'm going to get to meet in person for the first time ever, not through video chat, on Tuesday, along with my esteemed colleague here, Hemp. He's going to get to meet him too. And dude's about 6'5", 6'6", big stupid Canadian. And he's as far as I can tell, he's an awesome guy. He may show up and be a big douche, but 199.9% doubt it. But yeah, him and his girlfriend Heather, which her and my wife have became friends too, so it's gonna be fun. There's a lot of people that I'm gonna a couple of guys that I'm gonna meet for the first time that live around here in Georgia that are part of the group that I haven't met that are coming up. We're gonna go to Justin's.
No.
So yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. One of these. I'm not sure. You'll have to wait and find out when we come back off the ad break to see which one I'm gonna try, if not both of them. So yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of ad break, right where we're headed, I have the same thing I've been having the last couple episodes. Astronaut Gooch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the names of these strains. I'm just going here getting high. Yeah. So hey, you know what I mean? That's where we at. If you got
an issue with that, then I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you.
Yeah, hey, hemp is being hemp, regardless, right? So if
you can't get down with the Astronaut Gooch, then you just gonna have to stick with the giraffe pussy.
Yeah, and that ain't my cup of tea. So we over here on the Astronaut.
Because I don't know if you know this, but Astronaut Gooch is a little bit higher than giraffe pussy.
Yeah, we like to be stone, you know what I'm saying?
You can't space truck with the giraffe pussy.
For real. But yeah, man, we heading out to go pay some bills and jump on this podcast intermission and hit these top 5.
I was gonna say hippopotamus hop with giraffe pussy. You can't space truck with giraffe pussy. You can only hippopotamus hop. Now, I don't know what the fuck that was. You can't get very high with a hippopotamus hop, can you?
No, you ain't getting high at all.
You ever seen a hippopotamus hop?
That might be some Reggie. That might not. That's some CBD.
I figured to say that. I mean, fuck. You might. I don't know if hippopotamus get up off the ground.
Nah, they probably can. Probably not too high. I doubt that they are hopping, but they might. I'm sure they run from prey or some shit. I mean, run from predators.
I don't know if they got predators. A hippopotamus is about the size of a goddamn Toyota.
True that.
Do you think a Toyota's got a predator besides a Mack truck?
Yeah, man, I seen fucking cheetahs and lions try to take down giraffes and anything they can gang up on.
I guess so. Anyway, you know them fun cats, man.
Yeah, them cats, they with it. Gang life. Oh, but yeah, man, we gotta go pay these bills. Come join us on podcast intermissions only and exclusively on Instagram Live at Hemp&Hops. And the ones of y'all who decide to be lame and not, we'll see y'all when we get back.
Yeah, we'll be back. I mean, you can just hang out in here and, you know.
This is a nice place to hang out too.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Stay here.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
But the main thing is, don't go nowhere.
Yeah,
either come to the podcast intermission or stay your ass up.
You keep your fucking hands off shit because it ain't yours.
Yeah. And we'll be back, guys.